when you recognize that the universe is conscious, and then you would also recognize that the universe plays its hand, okay, in the affairs of humanity. And in doing so, it will lead people to the truth of the universe being conscious, and it will also lead those that want to remain willfully ignorant away from the truth of the universe being conscious. So, how do you know, or how do you become to know the universe is conscious? Well, you of course become aware of your own consciousness, your own awareness. You become aware, and this awareness will then creep into your day-to-day activities. You'll become aware of what you're saying, what you're feeling. And in the early stages, this awareness is quite brutal, because everything that you formerly believed in just crumbles, and it leaves you naked in the Garden of Eden, so to speak. Garden of Eden, of course, is. And then, in time, God comes into the Garden of Eden and looks for you, and then finds you hiding. Who told you you're naked? You see? Now, the universe, because it's conscious, has the ability to manipulate the micro and the macro. It can flip switches. Now, it can flip switches in your body, DNA, but it can also flip switches in the outer reality, like computers. So we might, we do understand that there are algorithms, okay, to suppress the truth or to steer a narrative. But I would suggest to you that you begin to understand this, is that the universe will want certain individuals to see things as they really are, as they truly are, and it will want other individuals not to see it at all. Now, this is separating the wheat from the chaff. This is the division. Now, the Apostle Paul said, a very powerful deception, a delusion will be sent. Now, the delusion, of course, is the Apostle Paul. That is the ego that suffers the illusion of separation. Okay, and it's separated from from higher consciousness. That's not it's separated from what simply is. It's not revealed to it, and then it's caught in the delusion. And if you want evidence of that, you've only got to look around at what's going on in the world today to see how deluded people's egos are. So I've mentioned the hidden hand on several occasions. Now, you could say that the hidden hand is Satan, which is just symbolic of lowly and little consciousness, and there is an element of that. But then you'll understand that even in the texts, that this lowly and little consciousness has to ask permission from the supreme ruler. So then you will begin to understand that the hidden hand is also the universe playing its hand in human affairs. Now, I found a video on YouTube, and it's by a channel called Veritasium, and Veritas, I think it's Latin, I think it means truth, but anyway, Veritasium, and the video is the universe is hostile to computers, which I thought was quite an interesting title for a video, so I watched it, and it's interesting. So I shall put the link in the description box, and then you can go and observe it for yourself and see what's going on there. I did ask the channel if I could post the video in its entirety, but I suspect that getting a reply or permission to do so would take some time, seeing as this channel has 9.96 million subscribers. How many comments? I mean, the video's had over 2 million views and there's 14,124 comments, so I don't imagine that mine will be seen or even answered. So I've enclosed a link to it so you could see what this video says and then think about what I've said and try and find the truth of both statements, okay, within yourself, of course.